Yo, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning outside. It's not too hot, not too cold. This is the kind of weather that we've been waiting for all year. But in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be planting some garlic and taking you guys along with me, right? So this ain't our first time planting garlic, but it's our second time planting garlic. Last year's garlic didn't do so well, only because the cats dug it all up. So this year we're going to try it again, and I got a plan for them cats. Keep them out of the garlic bed. So garlic is one of those things that you can grow through the fall. It grows better through the fall in the cooler months. But here's the thing about planting garlic. If you're going to be planting garlic, you want to make sure that you have a dedicated space just for the garlic, because the garlic is going to take about a year for it. It's going to take about a year for it to actually mature to the size that you want, the size bulbs that you want, right? So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so we do have our garlic right here. This is store-bought garlic that we got, and then this, not store-bought, but you got it from a big box store. But this is garlic, that one type of garlic, and then we have this garlic right here. I have 4 cloves here. This is actually store-bought from Target. I got this because it was 29 cents per clove, so I'm like, that makes sense to do, right? So I only got 4 because I just want to test it out, but we got this other garlic as well. So let's talk. I just want to talk real quick, just real briefly, about the differences, the 2 types of garlic you may run across. The first type is going to be hard neck. The second is going to be soft neck. Hard neck is more for, I guess, for cooler weather, like if you're growing in the north, in the Midwest and stuff like that. And then soft neck is going to be in the warmer places, right? Now we are in Southern California, so I'm assuming that all of this is going to be a soft neck variety. Either way, I don't think either garlic will not thrive in any environment. Like the soft neck may not be able to take the colder months, the colder weather, like the Midwest and the North and all that stuff. But the hard neck, I would assume, would probably be able to take a little bit of the warmer places. So either way, I don't know what we have here. The seed garlic, I'm gonna call it. All right, so here we go with the seed garlic. All you want to do, you want to take your garlic, you want to peel back the outer shell, coat, jacket, whatever you want to call it, right? So we're gonna put that right there, and then that's what you have as a garlic clove, right? That's a garlic clove. So what you're gonna do, you have your flat end, which is your root end, and then you have your pointy top, which is gonna be where the garlic actually sprouts from. So you wanna put this end down into the hole. And all we wanna do is just separate all these garlic cloves, because each one of these are gonna be planted and gonna produce us a whole new head of garlic. So let me go ahead and get all these things separated. We'll be right back.
All right, buddy, go ahead.
All right, guys. So I got everything prepped. Got the holes dug out for the garlic where I'm gonna plant them. And let me just show you real quick what it looks like. What everything looks like. All right. So when I'm planting this garlic, I wanted to give it some space here along the wall, along the edges of the raised bed. So it's about 2 or 3 inches from the raised bed all the way around, and about 3 inches apart. And right here we have 45. Oh, I missed a hole right there. We have about 45 holes dug out for garlic, for the garlic cloves to go into. So needless to say, there's going to be 45 heads of garlic in there at the end of the grow season, hopefully, right? So now I separated all the garlic cloves and laid them down beside the hole so I know where they're going to go. I kept the smaller ones though. These are smaller than the ones that we actually have here. I'm going to plant these also, but the holes were so deep I didn't want to put the small ones in there for fear of them not growing because they're too deep. So now at this point, right, so my soil is already pre-moistened It's already been amended, so I have some fertilizers in here, and then I'm going to fertilize it obviously through the growth season. But that's about it that I'm going to do for the soil. Everything else is ready to go. So now when you plant your garlic, like I said, you want to take your pointy end, and that's going to go up, and then your flat end. Can you see it? There we go. Your flat end is going to go down. So it's going to be like that. I have them about 1 to 2 inches deep. I'm going to go ahead and throw all these suckers in there. I'm not going to cover it until I have, oops, I'm putting stuff in the wrong place. I'm not going to cover them until I have everything in place. I'm just all wrong. Right, and now the reason why, the reason why we're going ahead and throwing the garlic in right now is because you want to have your garlic in your bed before your first frost, about 45 plus days before your first frost date, and we have about 45 days before our first frost, about 50 days. So we're gonna go ahead and throw these in now, so they have ample time to set root before the frost actually comes, right? Because that's ideally that's what you would like. You want your garlic to have rooted before the frost. That way it can be successful and stands a better chance of growing throughout the winter months. Boom. I got some visitors here that came out of nowhere.
So just get a close up of these guys with the onions on.
So I'm gonna throw all these in. Hope y'all can see what's going on here.
Just turn power off then.
Oh, it stopped recording.
It's not recording? Alright, so can you get my phone and see if it's charged up a little bit? Somehow I plant a few what's names over here.
There we go. And make sure everyone has a clove. Boom. Yes. Oh, except for this one. So I need one more clove. Oh, there it is right there.
Alright, we're gonna get it real. Just get you doing a team here. I mean, they can the rest of the left of the
All right, guys. So you can see each one of the holes have a clove in it at this point. So we are good as far as this bed is concerned. All right, guys. So at this point, we got all our garlic in, so that we're good to go there. And I forgot to tell you, like, to punch these holes and to do it pretty quickly, I just used this right here, piece of PVC. I just took it in a couple of inches, pushed it down, and it dug a nice little hole for me. All right. So now what I'm gonna do? Now I am going to cover what I have buried with some soil, some composted manure actually. So I'm gonna cover these holes, fill in these holes. Do this like this here. Have enough garlic to keep any kind of vampires away. You know it's Halloween coming. Gotta prepare. I'm not worried about like filling the holes completely,
Report me money.
because like I said, I want to make sure that they can actually, you know, reach the top. You know, they're not buried too deep,
Report us
but it looks like
doing this, okay?
everything is buried pretty well. All right. All right, guys. So at this point, I've just gone back and I've backfilled the bed to cover all the garlic. I forgot to hit the record button when I started to water everything in, but you guys know what it looks like when things are watered in, right? So you didn't necessarily need to see it. So everything is prepped. This bed is good to go. It has the fertilizers in it. It has the garlic in it. It's been backfilled, it's been watered in. Now we wait, right? Now we just sit and wait. It's waiting game. So make sure you hit the notification bell so that you can know when we upload the video to give you the update of how everything is going with the garlic. The second thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to plant garlic in a container. I have a pan, a tray that I'm going to put garlic in. I can't get as much in it as this because it's not as large, but I'm going to get as much as I can into that one tray. I'm going to keep you guys updated on that one as well. And this concept, this principle applies whether you're growing in ground and raised beds and containers. It doesn't matter. The same principle applies. So thank you guys for tuning in and checking this out for the duration of this video. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was helpful, hit the like button. It helps everybody else to be able to find this video if they're trying to plant garlic and they're for the first time, and so they can know what to do. So hit the like button, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. We appreciate it. We love you all, and we will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.